What's going on, everybody? Brandon here, back with another action figure review. Super exciting. In front of us, Ultraman and Lex Luthor with the baby Kaiju, the all-new deluxe theatrical edition figures from McFarlane Toys. Super exciting. Big shout out to my buddy Action Toy Now for finding these at his local Target and sending them my way. I have been unable to acquire these figures. It has been crazy tough to get the remaining Superman movie figures in my area. So, very happy to have these. Again, a huge thank you to Action Toy Now. I'll leave a link to his profile below so you can give him a follow. Awesome guy, great superhero content, always on the toy hunt and always posting new cool stuff. All right, let's take a closer look at these figures. Starting off with Ultraman, this will be the most detailed look we've had at this figure so far. He is up for pre-order on McFarlane's site. And he is showing up in Target at stores. And we just recently learned today from the McFarlane Toy Show that the Ultraman with the battle damage is going to be a Walmart exclusive, so we'll have to wait for him to come to Walmart. But this figure looks fantastic. He has a bunch of extra hands, and overall, he just looks really good. It's going to be probably the best look at his costume that we've seen, and I'm really excited to see what we can learn about this that'll be in the movie. Next, Lex Luthor and the baby Kaiju. Very excited for this set, especially that baby Kaiju. Very happy to finally have a Nicholas Hoult figure in the 7-inch scale. It's going to be awesome. Can't wait to see how this guy stacks up compared to some of the other figures that we have so far. Here's the UPC if you need it. This one also $34.99 at Target. All right, we got our figures out of the packaging. They look fantastic. Taking a look first at Ultraman, this guy looks fantastic. The curiosity is killing me, you guys. I need to know who this is. I need to know if it's Henry Cavill or not, or some other Superman actor, or if it's just going to be David Cornsweet again. So, don't know. But overall, I gotta say, I do like the look of this a lot. The pictures I've seen so far of the battle damaged one also look really good and a lot more realistic, especially with like cracked lenses and stuff. So I can't wait to get that figure in hand. Hopefully I'll have it for you soon. But yeah, up close, gotta take a look at this head sculpt. Gotta see everything that we can learn. Is he from another Earth or not? Is that an Omega symbol kind of upside down on his chest? Very interesting. I see one line across one of these goggles. Just looks like a scratch maybe, or that's just how the plastic settled. I don't know. But there's a lot of texture in this guy. Like, a lot. Everywhere. The U emblem looks awesome. Tons of texture there. In the abdomen. Very cool. Looks really good overall. The one really weird thing about this guy that I discovered right away, did the ab crunch, then all of a sudden I found the DC copyright stuff on the middle of the torso. So why that's there, I have no idea. But it's there. It says 2025 DC Comics, trademark, made in China. Why is that on the front of this figure? I have no idea. I thought maybe he was packed wrong or something. So I looked at the backside. No, this looks correct. Plus, the ab crunch goes like that. And going the other way doesn't make sense for the figure. So, very odd. Very weird placing for that for sure. The hands are cool. We got 6 pairs of hands. They are all painted really nicely. Very well done. Even the fingertips on the inside are painted. So that is really cool. Try to get in closer there so you can see that. That is not wanting to focus. Lex Luthor's taking the spotlight. Let's see. There we go. So yes, he's got painted fingertips. Very interesting. His belt looks cool. I see the U emblem on there for sure. Looks really good overall. I'm really happy with this one, you guys. And he's kind of a heavy figure too. So hopefully we can get him in some cool dynamic poses. Battling Superman. That would be awesome. Really excited for this. Like, we don't even know who he is, and we've got his figure. So, very interesting. For the articulation on this guy, he's got movement in his head, side to side. Of course, on a ball joint, so up and down, not too much, but, I mean, it's there. The pivot's there for sure. His arms come out about that far. Forward and back, full 360. Out and in. A cut at the bicep tricep, double jointed elbows. That's actually really good. I didn't expect that. And then full articulation in the wrist, bend and twist. Very nice. His ab crunch, I showed you that already. So for the flight pose, it's going to be like that. That's going to be probably the best that we'll be able to get it for his flight pose. That's as far back as he'll go. So it's not perfect, but I mean, hey, it's okay. I'll take what I can get. At least his pelvis isn't sticking out and doing that like weird thing at the belt like Superman's did. I mean, it kind of sticks out a little bit like that when you look at it. Like you can see a little gap, but at least it's not like protruding outward. That was a major bummer for Superman. But yeah, there's his ab crunch. There's his movement in the waist, at the hips. Legs come out about that far. Pretty good. Forward and back. Of course, you know how the McFarlane diaper rolls. So it's gonna look weird, but it is what it is. And yeah, not too bad overall. Double jointed knees. Pretty good. And boot cut? No. But of course, the ankles on the rocker pivot and the toe articulation. That's about it for Ultraman. Very cool. He does have ultra articulation, which is great. Unlike the Kaiju, the mega figure with 5 POA. What the heck, man? I can't even believe. Somebody pointed out the box on that Kaiju said 22 points of articulation, but no, it definitely didn't have 22 points. All right, so the hands come out nice and easy. We got a grab hand, so he can like grab Superman's fist, which is cool. Let me see if we can focus in there. The silver on these is awesome. Very nice. Yeah, so there's the grab hand. Really cool gloves. Nice. We've also got the fisted hands. We've got better grab hands to actually hold stuff. So here's a better fisted hand. And the hands, you can interchange them nicely and easily. So that is great. Here's a better look at the grab hand. Very cool. Very nice. There we go. Very cool. And then for the fisted hand, here we go. Check that out. Very nice. Love being able to change the hands with ease. Now here's the tough one. Can we take his head off? Change that with ease. That'll be really interesting. All right, let's see. So there's our fisted hand. Doesn't look too bad. I don't think it's my preference. It kind of looks a little small for the fisted hand, but I mean, hey, it is what it is. You want him to punch? He can punch. This is the deluxe figure. No alternate head sculpt, but hey, 4 pairs of hands, so not too bad. All right, let's see if we can get that head sculpt off. Hopefully we can. And then the fun begins. All right. Oh, man. Oh, man. Okay. It came off. Peg is in there. I already did the same with my Superman figure, so peg is the same on the inside. So I got my David Cornsweat Superman head right here. Same peg on the inside. Will it work? Oh, man. I don't think so. No. It just looks pretty awkward. If I push with all my force and might, could I get it? No. Oh, man. Let's see. I might have to heat it up to really do it. I don't think this is going to fly. No. And I really don't want to mess up my head sculpt on this guy. But, I mean, a little elongated neck, but you can imagine. Or you could try to put him in some kind of pose to try and make it look better. No, it's not going to work. Is he going to be David Cornsweat? I don't know. If this does end up being what happens in the movie and you want to display your Ultraman like this, then I would suggest like cutting off some of the neck a little bit, and then maybe it'll work, or maybe you just need some sticky tack. But that was the best that I could do. So Definitely like gonna need to cut some of that a little bit for sure for that to work. Yeah. Oh my gosh, you guys, whose head fit on there? Really good. Henry Cavill's, it actually fit. It fit really well. I'm very surprised and impressed by this. So you can do the full range of articulation, no problem. The joint worked really well, nicely and easily. So that's going to be really, really interesting if that's really him. Oh man, this is cool. Even if it's not going to happen, I can dream. I can do it with my action figures, and yeah, it's gonna look really, really good on the shelf, you guys. I can't wait if that's gonna be what happens in the film. Holy smokes! And these two face off. Oh, that's gonna be sick. Oh man, how cool would this be? He's catching Superman's fist. He's just revealed himself. He can use his grab hand to hold his Ultraman mask very, very nicely. I'm so happy and impressed with this figure, you guys. Like I said, even if it's not going to happen in the movie, I can still be happy and do what I want with my toys. So this is pretty awesome. And here's a look at the Ultraman card on the back side. Real name, of course, has been NA'd, so very cool. Very interesting to see what's going to happen. Next, taking a look at Lex Luthor and the baby Kaiju. This guy looks fantastic. Definitely a very nice representation of Lex. And I don't think we had one of Lex in his suit. McFarlane's given us Lex in the Superman suit, and of course Lex in his classic, green and purple, kind of like mech suit, but not in a regular dress suit, like as a businessman. So that's cool. He looks really nice. And definitely he looks like Nicholas Hoult, so that is really cool. And this is like the standard expression, and we've got a couple other head sculpts with different expressions, so that is really cool. Overall, it looks very nice. Really happy to have this guy. Head to toe, he's just dressed very nice, very dapper, very purple. Also like Ultraman, purple. So that kind of just makes me think that, for sure Ultraman works for Lex Luthor, because they're both purple. Or who knows? Maybe it's a little bit of deception and it's not what it seems. I don't know. I'll say the most interesting thing about this figure probably is that he doesn't really have a torso. Like, there's like nothing under there. It's all squishy. So it's just like that standard, McFarlane plastic squishy. He's like missing his whole abdomen under there. So, but I mean, you're not going to notice it with the figure. There's just really like, man, it's like a missing joint, missing piece of the figure. But overall, I mean, like, of course you can do without it, and you don't need it. But it would have been cool if they included that there, so that way we had like one more piece of articulation here for the ab crunch, because that's all he can do. He can go like, and it looks weird too. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, like this. See how weird is that? In his lower back. He's secretly Mr. Fantastic or something. There's the Fantastic Four connection. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, overall, he does look nice. Let me get in close for the face sculpt for you so you can see. Yeah, definitely looks like Nicholas Hoult. Very cool. You could definitely take one of these and make a custom Beast, add some hair. Yes, Nicholas Hoult was Beast on X-Men. All right, so articulation on this guy. He's got movement in his head, side to side. Of course, he can look up, down. He can look up really good. Man, that's crazy. And he's not a figure who flies, so we don't really... Well, he's going to look up at Superman. That's why. That's why he can look up so well. He's got nice movement in his shoulders, bicep, tricep. He's got... Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, my gosh! Oh, there's no recovering from this. Oh. You guys, my heart aches. I can't believe that just happened. Oh, I'm so upset. I can't believe that just snapped off. Oh, man. My bicep, tricep just snapped off. Okay, great. It goes back on. Like, just with a little bit of force. But that was definitely a snap. So, like, it'll look good for pictures, I guess. And size comparisons. But dang. I have never had that happen to me before like that. Oh, man. What a bummer. Let's try this side. Bicep, tricep. Great. Double jointed elbows. Fantastic. Really good. Oh, I'm still shooken up. Oh man, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If $35 figure better not snap at the bicep tricep. Holy smokes, I cannot believe that, you guys. Overall, I really do like this figure a lot. I really wish his arm didn't just snap. That really bites. The rest of the articulation on this guy is great, but I'm sad now. Very, very sad. Ankles don't do too much with the bottom of the pants, but yeah, holy smokes, you guys. I mean, I guess I'm not gonna mess with it. I need this guy to get through the rest of this review. Holy smokes, Lex, how could you? For the alternate heads, I'll snap this one off. How easy is it? Oh my gosh, it's actually really difficult. Okay, and that's because the peg is stuck here. They didn't want to, waste the plastic on 3 pegs, so the peg is in here and not on the figure's head. So let's do this one. This is going to be like mean Lex. Oh man. Okay, got it. He's got the scowl. He's kind of upset now. I'd be upset if my arm fell off, that's for sure. Oh my gosh, you guys. Holy smokes. Alright, so there's the mean head next to the static head, so you can kind of see the difference. And then the third head is kind of like the, I don't know, kind of like the satisfied looking head. He's kind of happy. Maybe when Ultraman's beating the heck out of Superman, that's when he's happy. So, yeah, there's the heads. He comes with an alternate set of hands. I, of course, don't want to mess with this hand on this arm. That's just going to stay like that open. But he's got his trigger hand. Of course, he doesn't come with a gun. But we can definitely change out that hand. Hopefully for a fist. On this side, yes. There's the fist. So if you want to go back to the old Toy Biz days when Lex Luthor used to punch himself in the face, yes, I have that figure. You could do that for sure. He's punching himself in the face. So, yeah. And then he comes with the baby Kaiju. Love the baby Kaiju. The Kaiju is the best, man. I can't wait to see that thing in the movie. This has got to be the best representation for that baby Kaiju. Look at that, man. That is killer. I love it. And to top it off, we've got articulation in the arms, which is really great. It's not a lot, but it's something. So you can be like, Dad, pick me up. Something. He's got no other articulation other than the arms, so 2 POA. But I mean, for an accessory to have 2 POA, even that's cool. His head doesn't move. If it does, oh my gosh, it does. But I don't want to snap it. So yeah. Oh man, the head does move. So yeah, the head moves. Really nice. Love it. Looks really good overall. Standing next to Lex, perfect height. All in all, not too bad. The card for Lex and the Kaiju looks like they are in some kind of alternate dimension. That is really interesting. And the backside has a very nice bio for Lex. Really cool. Really not anything spoilery other than what we've seen in the trailer. So there it is. Overall, man, I feel like Lex beat me here. I feel defeated by him. I can't believe his arm broke off. That was bad. But overall, arm break aside, very nice looking figure. All right, first up for a McFarlane size comparison, here are the other new movie figures. They're all standing together, all about 7 inches tall. And this is pretty much all of them with the exception of Mr. Terrific and the battle damaged Ultraman. But you can see they all fit in together very, very nicely. Ultraman is definitely a bigger buck, bigger body altogether compared to Superman. So very interesting. Lex Luthor does look great side by side with Superman. The Kaiju and Crypto look great there. Great overall presentation. It's going to look really good on your shelf if you're a Superman collector. So definitely a great time to be excited. For a comparison with the Kaijus, we have our baby Kaiju, our $15 vinyl baby Kaiju, and our Mega Fig Kaiju. So very interesting to see these guys side by side. Definitely some really cool shelf presents if you got him there. Or if he ends up being one of your favorites in the movie, you could get him in 3 different scales by McFarlane. Looks great. Here's one more look at that baby Kaiju. I got him stacked front to back so that way you can see like he's growing, changing. So very cool. If I put him on my shelf, it'll probably be like this. For another comparison, here they are with some of the 6-inch Spin Master figures. Very, very interesting to see these guys side by side. I also have the Imaginext baby Kaiju there. Do they fit in together? No, definitely not. But for action figure photography, you could definitely look, halfway decent with some figures in the front, some figures in the back. So definitely you could get away with it a little bit. I want to show you the 2 Lex Luthors side by side so you can see that. Definitely very interesting and really cool if we see both of these in the film. There's the baby Kaijus right there. You can tell which one is for kids and which one is supposed to look way, way closer to what we're going to see in the film. And then Ultraman, there he is, definitely out of scale with the 6-inch Spin Master figures. But overall, if you're trying to collect everything from the movie, if you're going to try to make an awesome shelf and mix the two because we don't get Engineer or Hawkgirl, yeah, you could definitely do that. Same thing with the Hammer and Green Lantern. I really wish we'd get those from McFarlane. I don't know why we haven't, but hopefully we do. For an Ultraman comparison, these are all of the different scales we've gotten them in so far. 3-inch by Spin Master, 12-inch by Spin Master, of course, our 7-inch McFarlane. And I finally just got my pre-order Ultraman from McFarlane, just shipped all by himself. So very interesting to see these guys together side by side. Overall, really happy and hyped for the new character figure for the movie, and let's hope it'll be good. For a Lex Luthor comparison, these are just a bunch that I could find. We've got a couple from Justice League Unlimited. We've got our Toy Biz, our original Kenner Superpowers. Brought back our new Spin Master one. I also brought the Spin Master baby Joey, just so you can kind of see how he fits if you're a Lex Luthor collector. And there's always somebody out there who's like a collector by character. Mine is Shazam. Everybody's got one. So if you're a Lex Luthor collector, this one's going to look great on the shelf with the rest. For a comparison with some other McFarlane figures, here they are together. We've got Flash, Supergirl, the Batman, and Blue Beetle. They look great together. And for a comparison with some more McFarlane Superman figures, we've got Cyborg Superman, Henry Cavill's Justice League Superman, our Silver Age Superman in the middle, New 52 on the right, and Hush all the way on the far right. These guys look really good together. Whatever kind of dynamic display you got going and whatever Superman you got going, these guys, Ultraman and Lex, they look great side by side with these guys. I'm especially surprised at the New 52 Superman. He looks really good next to our new Lex Luthor. And here's another comparison with Justice Lord Batman, Darkseid, and classic Wonder Woman and Batman. I couldn't find my Ultraman or my Lex Luthors, the other ones that McFarlane made. If I am able to find them before posting this vid, I'll be sure to put those clips in next or post pictures later. But ultimately, these guys do fit in very nicely with most McFarlane figures. All right, you guys, that about does it for this action figure review. Thank you so much for watching the Theatrical Deluxe release figures for Lex Luthor and Ultraman. So exciting. Really unhappy with my Lex that his arm broke off. Thankfully, it hasn't popped off since I pushed it back into place, but I've basically got to be very, very careful now. And oh man, what a bummer. Ultraman, really, really cool figure. Definitely worth getting. Is it worth getting both that one and the battle damage one? Maybe, I don't know. Same figure, different paints, so we'll have to wait and see what the other one looks like. But overall, I am pretty happy with these. The baby Kaiju is also a very nice touch. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below if you're going to pick up or pass on these, what you're finding online and in your local areas. I'd love to hear from you. As always, you guys, the likes, comments, shares, subscriptions, all support on the channel has been absolutely phenomenal. We just crossed over 9K subscribers, and it's all because of you guys. So thank you for the continued support. It means a tremendous amount to me. As I find more new cool and awesome stuff, I'll be sure to bring it to you right here. Once again, I'm Brandon. Thanks for watching.